Hi guys, welcome back to LPB Racing for the BTCC Support Race Series on Project Cars 2. This is race 3 in the Clios at Brands Hatch GP for the last one of the season. So here we go, let's take you through the grid then. So it is Blakeney on pole position with Johnny Adams again alongside. He likes second place, Johnny Adams. And then we've got third place Neil Farmack, fourth is Pash DC, then in fifth it is Bidzster, sixth is Keith, seventh is Stevie. Then 8th is Video, 9th is VMX and NRP at the back of the grid. So let's get on with the race then. Here we go from Brands Hatch GP, the last one of the Clios for the season. Here we go. Let's see what chaos we get here. Up towards Paddy Kilben. Blakeney gets a good start. He's in the lead. Neil's pulling alongside Johnny Adam, and then we've got Bidzster further back. Here we go. Pash DC looking to the inside of Johnny Adam, straight for second place. Keith getting a good run on Bidzster as well, further behind. Pash gets second place, Johnny Adam, then we've got Neil Farmack and Keith, the two teammates rubbing door handles, Bidzster on the outside, Stevie behind, everyone clutching each other. Oh, Bidzster gets hit, and we've got two cars in the wall, we've got four cars in the wall further back. Incredible scenes there. We've got everyone trying to jostle for position there. Stevie gets going, NRP's still turning round, and Keith's going there, NRP and VMX, so big incident there. Meanwhile, back with the leaders, we've got Johnny Adam pulling away, and we've got Neil. Oh, Neil and Video have gone off. Neil and Video have gone off as well. This is a chaotic last race for these Clios. Absolutely insane. But Neil Farmack is in 7th place. And we continue there. But, absolutely incredible first lap here. But Blakeney's got away from it all. He's in the lead and Pash in second place. He's got away from it all as well. And Johnny Adam. Everyone else involved in some kind of incident there. As we look at Video and Keith going round at Hawthorne and Westfield, sliding into the corner. Video up on two wheels. Incredible scenes there as we go down towards Dingledell. I mean, meanwhile, Pash DC is catching Blakeney for the lead. So Pash liking these front-wheel drive cars, obviously, into clear waves. Blakeney sliding the car through there. Brilliant car control there from Blakeney. Round clear ways we go. Further back we've got Video and Keith. Video's pulling out a little bit of a gap on Keith now. And further back a few other cars. So incredible scenes there. We'll get some replays on all that first lap action for you now. Okay, here's the first replay of the first lap action on board with Video. So into Druids. Watch Keith ahead. Keith and Neil lean on each other. Neil comes across and they hit each other again. Then Stevie has nowhere to go. Keith runs a bit wide and hits Bidzster. And just in the heat of the moment, it all gets really heated up. And Bidzster, what a save for Bidzster. Then the others end up in the wall. And now here's a replay on board with VMX. So going into the corner, you'll see the incident between Keith and Neil ahead. But watch NRP on his left. We go at the corner. VMX goes left, NRP goes right, and then we just go into the wall. So both drivers just wanting the same bit of track, and obviously both resulting in a lot of front end surgery required for the event. Okay, here's a look at the Neil Video incident. So going in out of McLaren, Neil goes to one side, Video goes to the other, he's staying where he is, then Neil comes across and then just takes himself off into the wall with Video. So that was Neil who came across on Video that time. So we're looking for both of them there. As we come back from that, Blakeney and Pash still within 0.8 of a second of each other. Up towards Druids. Into the corner we go. Nicely done there by Blakeney. Pash following in behind a bit wider at the corner, but again, could be just a line difference. As they come down the hill, we've got Stevie and Johnny Adam really close to each other. Johnny Adam, remember, he was almost a rolling roadblock in the last race, but in this one, let's see what he can do in this one. So Johnny Adam slides his way out of Graham Hill Bend. Stevie gets right behind him, practically pushing him towards the next corner into McLaren, and then onto the GP circuit we go. Stevie takes the inside line. A very good pass there from Stevie on the inside. Gets the power on and gets the job done. Oh, but runs wide on the exit. That could be a slowdown penalty. Either you can take the slowdown penalty, or you can actually just keep going and take an actual penalty that the game gives you. So you've got to weigh up which one you think is going to be worse. And there's Video further back. So because of the incidents, we're a bit more spread out now, but still. So there's plenty of time for things to change. It is Clios at the end of the day, so when it comes to Clio racing, anything can happen. There's Pash closing up, and we've got Bidzster closing up on the two leaders as well. Bidzster pulling out a good lap time here, I think, as he goes out of Sterling's down towards Clearways. There he is, Bidzster catching up. There goes Pash, and there goes Bidzster sliding his way through Clearways. There he goes, trying to catch him up as we got Stevie and Keith and Video all together. Video's gone backwards behind Keith now, so Video makes a mistake, goes backwards there. Keith's up to 5th, sliding his way through clearways as they all do because the rear end of the car goes very light. Bidzster 1:39.5 at the front, in 3rd place. So all the front lot closing up on each other. There's Bidzster, Pash and Blakeney. Blakeney being caught by Pash. Johnny had, whoa, slide there for Stevie through the corner. Massive slide for Stevie, and he looks like he might be able to, he might be having a fight here. Keith's lost it, I think. Keith has 2 wheels for Stevie there. Incredible scenes. Video goes through and Keith goes back down to 7th. Not quite sure what happened to Keith there, but I think it was a mistake. But we'll get a replay on that as well. Okay, here's a quick replay of what happened to Keith on lap 3 into Paddock Hill Bend. Too much speed, slides the car around. So does Stevie, but he keeps it on the track, and Keith rushes straight through the gravel and rejoins just behind Video. Okay, back we come, and back to NRP and VMX at the back of the field. Neil Farmack's way off at the back. He's had a miserable start to this race. He's just had even more miserable looks. He's just gone off just before Druids. So, not having a good race there for Neil Farmack. Pash in 2nd place, closing on Blakeney. Really closing on him now. Into Dingledell. Bidzster hopping over the curb there. Really good stuff as we go into Sterling's. Again, Pash with a good line through there. Bidzster really catching up now. Bidzster on the move here. And towards Clearways. Clashing up to Pash as we go through clearways we go. Slides the car through the apex onto the straight. Bidzster's got a killer run onto the straight. Bidzster's going to go for the inside here. Bidzster's on the inside of Pash. Into the corner we go. Brake, brake, brake. And get massive 2 wheels there for Bidzster, but he gets through past Pash anyway. But he's got to give the place back because he went over the track limits. And he's got to give the place back, so he's got to do it again. So Bidzster's got to try that move again. Let's see if we can do it this time. Down to Graham Hill Bend. Just touching the curb on the outside there. Good lines through from both cars. Out towards McLaren. Will Pash defend the inside? Will Bidzster go for it? No, he's not going to go for it yet. Takes a wider line in to get a faster line out the corner. As Pash runs wide, Bidzster will go straight to the inside and take the place. So obviously he gambled on Pash going wide there, and a nice little cheeky flash of the lights there to flash his rear lights at Pash. Say thank you very much, sir. And off they go. Johnny and Video together as well. Johnny on the inside, Video going through on the outside. Johnny not able to hold it and goes back down to 6th place. So up ahead then. Pash back down to 3rd, Bidzster up to 2nd. Blakeney now under attack from Bidzster, who's going to be trying to catch him up. There's Bidzster going through. Dingledell sliding sideways. Blakeney there in front. Let's watch Blakeney through this corner. Nice and steady. Clean as the whistle for Blakeney. As Bidzster gets a little bit of a twitch round there as well. Here we go to clearways. Through clearways we go. Sliding the car sideways. Incredible from Blakeney there. Through clearways. Bidzster trying to catch up if he can. Let's watch the lap times this time round. Blakeney's lap time is a 1:39.2, 1:38.9 from Bidzster. So 3/10 faster. Sideways for Blakeney and Bidzster through turn 1. What's Pash do? Clean as a whistle. That's how you should be done, boys. But Bidzster and Blake close to each other now. We're almost in the same shot. Through Druids, down the hill we go. Blakeney doing a very good job here to keep Bidzster back. But he's got to try and find a little bit more pace if he can to try and keep off the champion. Here we go down to McLaren. Into McLaren we go, into the corner, sliding sideways there from Bidzster as Blakeney takes a nice clean line out the corner. Pash in the background just can't keep up with the 2 leaders as they pull away from him. So, we go down to Hawthorne. Down to Hawthorne through the fast corner. Front wheel drive cars loving this corner. Really fast apex. Sliding the car around all over the place. Blakeney having Bidzster close up right up on him into Westfield. Slides the car sideways. Bidzster goes over the curb nicely there. Down to Dingledell. Bidzster's got a run. Bidzster's got a run. He's having a look. No, he's not having a look. He's just having a little peek just to put Blakeney off. As we go into Dingledell, Bidzster goes over the curb there. That could be a track limit penalty if he's not careful. Pushing the boundaries as far as he can. As you go out the corner, gets a good run, but so does Blake. Blake counteracting the run out the corner with nice smooth lines. It's just sliding it around on the inside. Let's see if he can get a good run this way. Past Pash a few laps ago. He's on the inside of Blake and he's got it done. He's on the inside of Blake and he gets the position. I think he is. He's alongside him into Paddock Hill Bend. Slow the car down into the corner. Don't hit the... Oh, two wheels for Bidzster. Into the gravel and he's lost the back end. You just see the back end fishtailing. Goes off into the wall. Just a little bit of clip in the gravel and he's got to do it all again. So Bidzster then goes back down to second place. He's got to get that gap down by 1.6 seconds again. So we'll see if he can do it a bit later on. Meanwhile, Keith and Johnny Adam. Was the contact there? Keith goes off and Johnny Adam goes through. I don't know whether there was contact. Couldn't quite tell from that angle, but we'll get a replay and find out. Okay, here's a replay on board with Johnny Adam then. So see Keith goes around the outside of us, and if you look, there is no contact. Keith just carries way too much speed and goes off into the gravel of his own accord. Keeps his foot in it and rejoins in 7th. Meanwhile, Pash is on Bidster's tail here. So Bidzster making a few little mistakes and Pash actually going alongside him. He dares to challenge the champion. Going down the hill towards Hawthorne. Bidster's on the inside though. He can defend the inside here, but he's got to be brave on the brakes. Pash is going to be insanely brave to go around the outside of him into Hawthorne. And no, Bidzster retains the place. Oh, he's up on two wheels though. He's off on the grass through a marker board. He's absolutely throwing the... putting caution to the wind here as Pash makes a mistake out the corner and loses control and Bidzster goes back through. But what a few hectic corners that was. Incredible. Two wheels from Bidzster and again really trying hard in these cars, but really wanting that win. But why not? It's the last one of the season. Why not go a bit overboard and try and do what you can to win? As Keith comes down the hill, Johnny Adam in front of Keith again. So Johnny Adams got Keith right on his tail. Keith right behind him. As we go down to Westfield. Down to Westfield we go. Through Westfield. Very clean there from both drivers. Down to the Dingledale. Down to Dingledale we go. Through the corner. Johnny Adam a bit slower there. Keith having to slow right up there. He's into Sterling's. Johnny Adam a bit wide there, slides the car out and Keith goes right to the outside to take advantage and goes straight round Johnny Adam, because Johnny Adam should be back in 7th. There he is. Yep, Keith goes in front, so Keith gets ahead and goes into 6th place. Can he keep hold of it? We'll soon see. Meanwhile, Video and Stevie having a nice little battle here for 4th and 5th. So Stevie in 5th, Video in 4th. As we go down to Graham Hill Bend. Through Graham Hill Bend, a bit of two wheels there from Video, but usual Clio style. Johnny Adam is in 7th, still behind Keith. Keith holding on to this rather well. Now at the front, Blakeney has still got a good gap over Bidzster here. He's still got a very good gap, but still Bidzster is trying to chew it out as best he can. The next lap times we'll see what the gap is. Bidzster's absolutely left Pash, and look at that, over the curb. Let's watch Blakeney through here, sliding the car in. He's definitely pushing a bit harder than he was before at the start of the race. He's going through and Bidzster's flashing his lights saying, I'm on my way, sunshine. Blakeney saying, I don't care, I'm not looking in my mirror, I'm going to watch where I'm going, as he slides into clearways. Blakeney really pushing now as Bidzster tries to catch up. Lap times, here we go. Lap times over the line. Blakeney does a 1:39.8 and Bidzster a 1:37.9. Almost 2 seconds faster than Blakeney. As we go into Paddock Hill Bend up to Druids. Remember, catching up's one thing, passing is quite another, in the words of Murray Walker. We go down the hill towards Graham Hill Bend. Bidzster closing with every wheel turn. Blakeney getting more nervous with every wheel turn. Bidzster sliding the car out there, loses a bit of time. Just a little mistake could mean the difference between winning and being second. Back to Video and Stevie in 4th and 5th when the camera wakes up. There we go. Into Druids, Stevie in 4th. He goes up on two wheels. And Video in 5th. So Stevie got ahead. As we go further, let's have a look further back. We've got Keith in 6th. He's ahead of Johnny. Johnny there, and VMX trying to catch up to him as well. Neil's ahead of NRP, who's gone right back. He does not like this Clio one bit, and NRP goes back down the order. Oh, but Bidzster's right on the back of Blakeney now. Blakeney must have made a little mistake there, because Bidzster was catching him fast, but not that fast. But Blakeney then under pressure from Bidzster with 1 lap, well just over a lap to go. They're coming towards the end of the penultimate lap here at Brands Hatch GP, the last race of the season for the Clios. Let's see who's going to win this. It's going to be close as we go down to the last corner. They're catching NRP as well. That could be a deciding factor as well. Down to the last corner. Slides the car in, hits the apex and right on the dime does Blakeney. But Bidzster carries more speed yet again. Somehow he can get a good line through there. Lights on for Bidzster. Now or never. Down towards Paddock Hill Bend. Here we go. Last lap of the race. Into Paddock Hill Bend we go. Blakeney a lot of curb. Bidzster a lot of curb, but later apex and then goes across. Blakeney can't defend in time. He's giving him a bit of a squeeze on the grass, but all's fair and fair. But Bidzster on the inside, 2 wheels, and gets the position done. Can Blakeney fight back? He needs to fight back straight away, otherwise Bidzster's gone. As we go down towards Graham Hill Bend, Blakeney can't quite do it. Bidzster slides out. This could be the opportunity. But again, Blakeney slides. Bidzster through into the lead with only 1 lap remaining, which we are on now as he slides his way through McLaren onto the GP circuit. I don't think Blake's going to stay with Bidzster now. I think Bidzster's got this in the bag, but they've still got to negotiate NRP as we go down the hill. And NRP, sportingly, good lad, moves to the inside, and he's going to let Blakeney go as well. That is sporting fear. Well, thank you NRP for that, and much appreciated. As we go down to Westfield for the last time, Blakeney is losing touch with Bidzster, but still, if Bidzster makes a mistake, Blakeney could close right up here. It's not over until the fat lady sings, so to speak. As we go down to Sheen, into Dingledale, Sheen corner, sliding his way through. Almost lost the back of the car there. Down into Sterling's, into the camber, into the curb. Brush the curb on the inside. Don't brush the grass, otherwise you'll be understeering like hell. Down towards the last corner we go. We've got Video and Stevie close as well. Video's past Stevie into 4th place. Bidzster goes down into Clearways. And out of the last corner we go. And, oh, Blakeney's into the wall. He's got that excited. But Bidzster wins the race. Bidzster wins from Blakeney in 2nd place. Blakeney will be kicking himself for that because he wanted that win. Pash, DC is going to be 3rd. NRP finishes in 10th because he was lapped. So Pash gets a well-deserved 3rd in that. Video is just about going to hold on from Stevie to take 4th place in this race. 4th place goes to the likes of Video and Stevie in 5th. I'm going to look a bit further back now to Keith in 6th place. Not a bad race from Keith, but again could have been a whole lot better as we go down to the last corner. Keith into the last corner now, sliding his way through. Beautiful bit of car control there from Keith, and across the line we go for a well-deserved 6th place for Keith in his last Clio race. Well done to Keith. VMX and Johnny Adam are next. VMX has passed Johnny Adam. So VMX, the Aussie, the Australian, is going to come across the line for a absolutely fantastic 7th place for him. More points on the board, and Johnny Adam will finish in 8th. And then we've got Neil Farmack, the last of the finishers, in 9th. So we'll just get those results confirmed for you now, guys. Okay then guys, here's the results from that then. So Bidzster comes back to win in the end. Well done to Bidzster. 2nd place for Blakeney. Then it is 3rd for Pash. He gets on the podium. Well done to him. 4th for Video. 5th for Stevie. Keith in 6th. VMX in 7th. Johnny Adam in 8th. 9th is Neil Farmack. And NRP rounds off the 10. So, there's your winner, Bidzster, in the white, blue and green Clio there. Well done to Bidzster, he wins the race. And we will see you guys next time for the final round, final race of the season in the Ginetta GT4s. And there's a little surprise in store. Well, take care, guys.